Hello, nice to see you. Thank you for being curious enough to watch this video. And I actually want to talk about curiosity. Because curiosity is something that's super important to me and is in all the things that I do. I want to be curious for new things. I want to experiment with things. And because of that, I want to give you a little bit of background on why the curious bird is called the curious bird. I will take you back to COVID times, when in quarantine I didn't know what to do with my time, so I decided to start writing a book blog. And it was called the Read More Warrior, in which I wrote reviews about books in a form of stories. And the stories were about this little character with a sword who was called the Read More Warrior. And in one of those stories, he bumped into a little origami bird. And this bird was called Curiosity. And from that moment, they became very big friends. And Curiosity was always trying to find new places, and the Read More Warrior was always following the bird. And they got to know lots of new places. Now, it has been a long time since the Read More Warrior has written something, but the curious bird is still flying. Around a year ago now, I was walking on the streets here in Leuven, the city where I live, and I bumped into my uncle. And when he saw me, we talked for a bit, but at a certain moment he asked me, "What is that weird thing that's hanging around your neck?" And I said, "Oh, this is a little origami bird. It's a curious bird. And I'm wearing it because I want to find other curious people. I want to find people who are curious enough to see me wear this maybe weird origami bird around my neck and are curious enough to ask me why it is." And that was so cool such a cool social experiment to see who asked and who didn't. After that, I didn't do a lot with it anymore. Now, today, I bumped into a friend of mine. And he told me that he had seen the origami bird in lots of different coffee shops here. And that always when he saw it, he knew that it was for me. And that made me wonder, like, even though I didn't think a lot about those origami birds for a while, that I put everywhere, I'm curious how much curiosity they sparked. How many people have looked at them? How many people have wondered where are they coming from? And I hope that with the videos that I'm making here, I can also spark some curiosity in you. That you can be curious enough to find a curious bird. And if it's not a curious bird that I made, that you can find a curious bird of yourself. Stay curious.